All right, hello on this fine Friday afternoon. I usually do these on a Thursday at noon, but that didn't happen. So this is the next best option. Hope everybody's week is going all right or went all right. Today we've got golden as the prompt. And I feel like anytime I brainstorm these prompts, I'm always coming up with like pop culture references. And I don't know if that's good or bad. So many people are doing really brilliant conceptual drawings and illustrations for these. Not me. I don't know. I think it's more entertaining to try to draw something that's fairly random that I associate with the words. In this case, it's pretty straightforward. I mean, I thought of the movie The Golden Child, which, if you're as old as I am, you might remember that. That was an Eddie Murphy movie back in the, I don't know, like probably early 90s. And it was pretty funny. I mean, it's a corny movie if you watch it now, but at the time, I think it was somehow acceptable. And there were definitely some funny parts, especially with the character that originally was introduced as a street vendor, and then you find out he's actually like the gatekeeper to. Oh man, I'm kind of blanking on the movie plot, but he turns out to be a key character, and he was kind of disguised as a street vendor. Anyways, if you know who I'm talking about, you might remember how ridiculous he looks, and he's like, I don't know how he talks, but it's all haggard, and he's got one eye open. So I'm going to draw that guy. I'm not going to try to impersonate him anymore because that was fucking terrible. I forgot my beer. That's unfortunate. I don't know if it would help the entertainment value of this, but it would certainly entertain me. Okay. So I wish I should have put a okay, hold on. Let me get a picture of this freaking dude so that you guys can see what I'm working with. Can I just paste that directly in here? Nope. That's what I thought. Alright, so it's this crazy fool. Alright, I've got my references. I'm not sure if I'm going to draw him just once or try to draw a few of him. I guess we'll find out. We'll see what happens. Let's move this. Okay. I have not been drawing as much as I got used to. But I did draw earlier this morning, which was really nice. Yeah, I really overbooked myself on design projects. Which is good and bad. Kind of led me. I'm having this. I'm always in crisis in my mind, so there's nothing new. But I started just thinking about like design versus illustration, and my passion is drawing, but I've done design all my life. And I don't know, I guess I've been thinking about like, why am I not doing more illustration? And I mean, there are a variety of reasons, but one of the harsh realities is I feel like I'm better. That's not okay. Wait a minute. I don't think I quite have this head figured out here. I'm trying to draw without like. I mean, it is pretty square though. Back to what I was talking about. I think the harsh reality is, that I'm a better designer than an illustrator. Probably, I'd say a lot of that has to do with I've done design all my life, so part of it's just how practice and experience. But I think it's harder to achieve. It's harder for me to achieve a strong illustration than it is to get a strong design. And I feel like I can design under any circumstance, like no matter how I'm feeling, I can pretty much do design and like design work and not have that interfere too much. But with illustration and drawing, or I mean specifically illustration, the amount of energy and focus that it takes me is, I mean, it's vastly more than what is required for design. And I'm, that's, I think, part of my issue is that, is this guy? No. Hold on. Fucking drawing. This is what I'm talking about. Drawing and doing anything else. It's hard. Like it takes focus. It's hard to just bust something out. It's hard to talk and draw. I don't know how people do this shit. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I think it's just hard. Illustration is just hard. It's hard work. It's hard to get comfortable enough to draw when, regardless of your mood. It's hard to, I have a hard time conceptualizing things. Um, even, I mean, one of the things I have a hard time with is figuring out, like, honing in on one idea. I end up maybe with like two or three ideas that are conflicting, and I can't like decide on one. So there's that element, and then I'm just out of, like, I don't know. I also it's really hard for me to spend a lot of time on a single image. So like my rendering, especially digital, and one of the assumptions, or one of the things that I need to, well, I should mention is, like, yeah, illustration, like I have to do it digitally. I can't illustrate traditionally or analog, because I need the flexibility of being able to make mistakes and correct them. And to be able to, like, change color palettes after the fact, or scale, just like, move things around and quickly and easily without having to redraw the whole thing. So I don't know. There are so many challenges to illustration, and there aren't as many hurdles, I feel like, with design. So anyway, but a couple of things, I've been so distracted with everything. There's like a million things happening this week. One of them is Lightbox Expo, which is kind of like, if you're interested in all the artists that create all of the most amazing animated series and movies and games and are just awesome illustrators, that's kind of what this expo is for. And I think this is the third year, and I've never seen it. All of the artists, a lot of the artists that I follow on Instagram seem to be part of it. And I've only watched like one thing so far. But it's fascinating. It was one of the dudes from Pixar who's now, he started his own studio called Tonka House, I think, and his name is Robert Kondo. Anyways, hearing him talk about his work and just the work of making an animated movie and being part of such a huge team, and it's pretty crazy. He worked on a bunch of stuff like Coco and Monsters Inc. or Monsters University. What else? Ratatouille, maybe? No, does that make sense? That doesn't. I don't know. But that dude, holy shit, man, he can draw, and he's got really strong concepts too. I mean, it seems like he's great with environments, character design, storyboarding. I mean, he had some crazy architectural renderings of some of the buildings in Monsters University. Holy crap, man. The dude is a beast. So that was one of many distractions. I'm trying to remember what else. I feel like I came across a few things this week which were really fascinating. This dude. Yeah, this guy is so funny. I think this also goes back to like my struggle with illustration and versus drawing. You know, it's like drawing is for fun. The second you now, you know, the second I know that it's for a project, it just, man, I'm so horrible at mindset stuff, and it just freaks me out. Yeah, I'm just a basket case, man. Damn, I wanted to. Well, I'm gonna try to draw another one of these guys. Let's see. Oh, this guy's hair. Okay. I always like to draw people facing this way because all of the lines seem to curve that way. Obviously, trying to curve the other way is harder. Let's do this. I'm gonna flip this thing. I'm just messing around with my reference material. Oh yeah, this is a good one. Oh god. Okay. So this is his street persona, and then I'm gonna draw his more sacred role, his true identity. So let's see, he's kind of like, let's see, so that, oh man, what the hell am I doing? Yeah. I kind of want to, you know what? I'm going to draw him larger. Because his expression is the best. If only I could draw with my left hand, that'd be great. Okay, let's just do this over again. Why am I all fucked up right now? See, this is what I'm talking about, man. I can't draw with somebody facing the other way. Okay, let's just hang in there, man. Hang in there. I'm talking to myself, by the way. Oh, mother... Shit. Alright, let's just keep going. I'm not gonna start over again. Okay, you know what I'm gonna do? It's fine. Clearly lost focus here. Fucking shit. We're just gonna do some crazy stuff here. I'm not liking this. I'm not doing any justice to this expression. You know, it doesn't make sense because usually the more extreme the expression, the better I am at representing that. Dude, I really think it's because this thing's flipped. Like, this is really, like, this is how much trouble it is for me to draw a face in the other direction. What the shit? I think what I'm going to do is draw this in a different, just try to draw this from a different approach. Um, yeah, one of the guys I follow, Jeremy Sorrell. I really relate to all his stuff because he posts a lot of um, stuff on Instagram that's, it's about mindset struggles. And I think he just posted the question of, I mean, he was asking another artist, like, when you draw live, do you draw differently? Um, and yeah, I mean, it's interesting. Part of me feels like, if I'm not thinking, if I can get comfortable enough, then I'll draw how I normally draw. But if I'm too aware and self-conscious, then I start drawing differently for sure. Oh, and in my, I think a recurring um, observation is I'm always asking myself while I'm drawing if it's like, am I enjoying it, and am I feeling kind of zoned out and relaxed, which is, that's when good things happen, or am I feeling anxiety? And usually it's both. Starting a drawing is, there isn't, sometimes there's anxiety, and then sometimes the anxiety builds as you get further into a drawing, in for fear of messing it up. And yeah, I wish I didn't care. I wish I could. Yeah, just there's a point where I care too much about the drawing that I'm working on, and then that messes me up for sure. It's so much easier to not give a shit. See, I shouldn't even be putting this much into the pencils, because that's part of the. I need to leave some stuff to have fun with and explore in ink mode. Oops. There's the problem with the drawing with the wrong facing head. Gonna have to make sure that this eye looks more exaggerated when I attempt to ink this thing. Because it does not look as crazy as it should. Holy shit, it's hot in here. Let's change that a little bit. I don't know what the top of his hat looks like. All right, there be the pencil phase. Let me take a picture. Just log this. Get my shadow out of the way. Sorry if the camera's in the way. Damn it. Move this over for a sec. Okay. That's just so I have a record of it in case I totally screw it up. No, I'm prepared. I'm prepared to fuck it all up real good. Hold on, I'm trying to recruit some people for watching this. Ah, shit. Okay. Okay, so let's I guess start getting to town here. Alright, Pinto. Yeah, man, see, this is what I'm talking about. This is the guy that's, oh, maybe I wasn't talking about NFTs. I think I just commented on somebody's post on Facebook about NFTs and said I've been harassed for the last 8 months to create an NFT. And I'll get there, man. I'll get there. Dude, yeah, all the NFT projects that are happening are really cool. You know, obviously everybody's jumping on the Pokemon cute character. You know, you create 10,000 variations of the same character, and that's kind of your NFT campaign. That's cool, I guess, to a certain extent, but I think it's going to be overplayed pretty soon. But there are some other ones that are pretty rad. I'm still stuck on the idea of turning an exquisite corpse into an NFT. Yes, because you need an army. It's more. I think it makes more sense to have like a collection of content than a one-off. Okay, so what else is? I guess this could all be gold too, or in this case, orange. It is definitely fascinating. I mean, at the very least, the coolest thing about NFTs, I think, is just giving people an excuse to create, which is awesome. And for those that are actually making money, then that's even greater motivation. Okay. I think that maybe looks more interesting, having that kind of triangle. What am I going to do next here? That's way too light. Better. Better. And then, let's see. Yeah, I could do that. That's what we want right there, man. Okay. I need another color, maybe? Oh shit. I just did the opposite of what I was supposed to do. I'll have to fix that. I done fucked it up. Nope. That's not what I want. Which one of these? Okay, that's the fatter one. Oops. Gotta wait for that to dry. Son of a bitch. Oh, God. Dude, the link, my website's password protected because I need to sort some stuff out that I have on the website, so it's all just illustration, like client illustration. The password is Bing Bong, I believe. Oh, hopefully my head is not in the way as it usually is. Looks like he's a vampire. Oh well. It's not a big deal, I guess. Maybe he is a vampire. Here we go. That's what I need. This is what I need. Yeah, there we go. Probably that. So this is the problem. Sometimes I don't switch pens when I should. I should be doing some of the details, some of the finer details in a finer pen. And if you do them in the thicker pen, then shit gets confusing because now it's hard to figure out where the focal point is. Bento. Hey Samson, what are you doing, man? What are you up to? When was the last time you drew? Punk. Ooh, I'm getting my illustration portfolio priced according to Ethereum. Oh my god! I feel like I'm on what's the name of the show? The Pawn Stars. Like I found something at a garage sale. How much is it worth? Hair is weird to do sometimes because it's hard to not try to draw like all the pieces of it. It's like you gotta look at it as shapes, but it's easier said than done. You gotta figure out like where to put heavier shadows. So it looks like, there's like pieces of hair overlapping other pieces. It's just, yeah, it's confusing. Okay, so where in the hell am I on this? So this is his jaw, I guess. Samson, that doesn't count as drawing. That definitely does not count. See, this is... I'm okay right now. Anxiety level is at a minimum. Dude, okay, I've been propositioned. I now have an art manager representative who's gonna earn 10% of 10% of the $10 sale that I'm gonna make. Hey man, don't think like that. Don't limit your potential. Whoa, what the? What? Oh. Wrong pen. Okay. I think that's probably good for that. Well, fuck. I'm gonna try to just go ahead and ink this dude. What are we at time-wise? Whoops. 1 hour. Damn, man, why am I so slow at this? This whole drawing thing. Come on, people. You know what I'd rather do on this is... Okay, I'm gonna try to take a shortcut here. Sometimes time constraints are good. God damn, my shaky. Yeah, see that right there. I should have done with a fine liner. Oh, I just did what I was not planning to do, which is his hat, his clothing should not be outlined in black. I was gonna just do that in red. So let me, on that note, let's switch it up. Yeah, I know. It's pretty boring without music and without me talking gibberish. Yeah, I could put music on, but it can't be anything that YouTube can recognize, because then they'll force me to strip out the audio. Let's see here. This is Mr. Justin G. Okay. Hold on. Let me. Oh shit! I forgot to do something here. All right. Actually, I have another red marker. This pen sucks because I love how it flows, but you cannot control the line weight at all. So everything ends up being the same thickness, which right now I'm gonna just accept. It's fine. But I fight against this fucking pen all the time because I love how it flows, but god damn it if I can't make The lines look interesting. What's the goddamn point? Oh, so yeah, okay. Samson, you don't recognize this dude, right? Or do you? You're old enough to recognize what movie this is from. I'm not gonna say. You gotta guess, man. Any guesses? Yeah, man. Do you have any guesses for what movie this is from? I'm gonna take that as a no. I'm not hearing shit from you. Dude, Eddie Murphy, man. Think of an Eddie Murphy movie from like 1990. Jesus. Keep it together, man. Keep it together, buddy. I think one of the other things that's confusing sometimes is like what kind of lines are you going to use, for an ink drawing? Like, there's so many options. Okay. Yes, you got it, Golden Child. Good job, man. I was definitely getting ready to be let down. No, Big Trouble in Little China. No, that's another. That's where Mortal Kombat stole all of their characters from, or maybe it was vice versa. And no, Big Trouble in Little China came out first. I'm curious if anybody like dug into that and tried to prove that. I mean, that's clearly where Raiden came from, and Feng Sheng, or I can't remember what his name was. Yes, Golden Child. Why'd you type that again? that is correct. Okay. Let's just try to do this real quick. Uh-oh, I'm reactivating the ink. That's okay. That is okay, man. I'll try to use that to my advantage. Oh. So this is a Tombow. These are the Tombow brushes. I have a bunch of them. They're pretty cool. I mean, I'm so stuck on drawing with Crayola markers, and this would be like the grown-up version of a Crayola marker, I think. Samson, what music are you listening to these days? I'm revisiting Phantogram for the billionth time, just because my buddy Alex asked me if I had heard of him, which, yeah, I was surprised that we've never talked about him before. Because I'm definitely a fan. Yep, okay, so you might have, I guess I should be talking some more. But this is the problem, man. It's hard to focus. I ain't so good at this. So I'm just kind of making up. Well, I am still looking at my reference, but I'm trying to follow it less. Because at this point, I kind of have most of the structure. It's actually nice that this the black marker is getting reactivated, and I'm picking it up when I go over it with this other marker, because it's creating some nice little shades, like extra values. I think one of my other things that I realize I don't do as often is I try to find shapes and simplify things. I mean, that's kind of the goal with the illustration, is to figure out ways of just refining and making things look a little bit more elegant. And I think it's economy of line is always such a good thing to pursue. And sometimes I get lost in the details. I just try to add too many contour lines, and then it gets confusing. I think that's okay if you're, trying to do if you're drawing in that style, but if you're doing illustration, no. Nah, son. Come on. There we go. Okay, I thought I was going to be a little bit more, a lot more loose. And I mean, I think this is loose, but I was hoping to be even more sloppy. And that never seems to happen. Never seems to happen. All right, I'm gonna get crazy here. That's hardly crazy. I'm misrepresenting myself here. Oh man, that's just crazy. I'm off the charts crazy. I went for a slightly darker gray. Fuck. I'm a madman. I am a goddamn madman. So, this is good club music. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. Um, yeah, man, I can't put anything on. Seriously. Even if it's background music or like just instrumental. I can't put shit on. Okay, wait a minute. Which one is darker? Okay. Dude, I should have you as part of the live video so you can narrate. Although that, yeah, I'd probably get banned from YouTube if it was up. Yeah, if I left it up to you to come up with stuff to talk about. There goes the popo. Oh, the red does not play well. Oh man, I'm ruining my markers. What the shit, bro? I mean, it's kind of cool. Get some of that red. Okay. It's like a race. Come on. How long? What are we at now? Oh, that's the other deep dive. I'll probably have to talk about this again. I watched like 10 hours of Joshua Davis talking about how he makes generative art. And I should have been. This was on Skillshare. Because I think it applies to NFTs really nicely. But then I found out all of his software that he's, like all the stuff that he's using is apparently outdated because the Skillshare class is from like several years back. I'm sure some of it still works, but it's like, oh my god, you gotta be kidding me. Like, I seriously watched all of that shit for nothing. Generative art, to define it, is like what he's doing is he comes up with assets, like art elements, and then he uses code to essentially put those assets on a canvas at different sizes, different rotations. He plugs in a color palette, it randomly colors stuff. It's fucking badass. It's really cool. I definitely want to try to figure out how to do this. Oops. Damn. Oops. Yeah, this cap looks like it goes on that. Jesus fucking Christ, man. Idiot. Now we're just getting crazy. Now we're getting crazy for sure. I don't know what happened with this. It's like I started to color them and then, yeah, then that didn't happen. That's okay. That is what. I mean, is there a quick way to color this dude? I don't know, man. There, look, he's colored. No. Black? Red. Red? Okay. I am approaching the end. I think. I feel. This doesn't make any sense though. That might make even less sense. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was not, this is where shit gets ruined. Yeah, I mean, this doesn't, that, it's like the lapel on his jacket. But god damn, does it not make any sense. Oh, you know what I'm gonna do? Wait, hold on. No, this one just doesn't work. This one almost works. But also doesn't work. Everything's too wet. Son of a bitch. Okay. So this is just a correction tape, whiteout tape. But if you use it incorrectly, it creates a pretty cool texture. But I'm using it incorrectly in more ways than one because I'm actually shading, or I'm highlighting things that should be shaded. Because I'm dumb. God damn it, man. There is no winning. Whoa there. I gotta wrangle this back in. So when you do it this way, it ends up being a huge waste. Like you actually are reeling up more of the tape than you're actually using. Which is, shouldn't be much of a concern unless you have a thing about wasting, which I do, of course. Of course it bothers me. Okay, I'm not like, it's good enough for this video, I guess. I feel like I'm just messing stuff up now. Alright, man. that's a wrap for Golden. And now let me erase it. Alright, dude. Thanks for hanging and watching me not talk. I will follow up with you off this live stream. Alright, dude. Later.